So the movie Weapons just came out, and I just went to go see it in theaters. It definitely lived up to all the expectations I had had of it. It's written and directed by Zach Kreger, who wrote and directed before this the movie Barbarian, which was a horror movie that I really enjoyed. And because of how much I enjoyed Barbarian, when I heard about this movie and that it would be headed by him, I really got excited. It was 100% like I felt that this was going to be a great movie, and yeah, it's entirely that. I think that the style he has for horror movies is really nice. I kind of feel like he's the modern day Sam Raimi because he has a very similar style of doing horror movies compared to Sam Raimi, where it's very campy. It provides a lot of jump scares, but it also provides an ample amount of humor and just really likable characters that really keep you on edge. And of course, the plot is really well done. I think that the movie was entertaining the entire way through. In terms of the horror element, I was expecting to be a little more scared than I ultimately ended up being, but because of the comedic elements in it, I feel like that was kind of downplayed a little bit. However, there were still a lot of parts of the movie that were really nerve-wracking for me. There were like this movie was definitely it definitely got me at times. Basically, it's about a bunch of children. They go missing. They're all from the same class in an elementary school except for one. And the teacher, who's played by Julia Garner, who I've only ever seen in an episode of Black Mirror, and that episode was pretty good. She does seem like a character who can navigate a plot like this quite well. So it 100% was, I think she was a perfect fit for this role. And I think that I think every single person that was cast in this movie, they fit the role quite well. I think that the main villain, Gladys, was really well done, and the fact that we built up to her, the way that it was built up to her, and all these different miscellaneous characters that we didn't know whether or not it was going to build up, I think it all paid off, and I think that the way she in particular, um, really drove the story. Like she was actually a surprisingly well done antagonist in a horror movie, and it actually kind of fits with the main antagonist of Barbarian. It's kind of similar where a lot of what they do is focused on controlling other characters to act in a certain way and manipulating their environments around them. And this movie had exactly that. And then of course the ending, the way that she's defeated is just insanely comical. Even the gore in this movie, and there's a lot of it, is really, again, I feel this is modern day Sam Raimi because it literally felt so like comedic and just like and very slapstick. A lot of the scenes are just very like it doesn't feel, it's not a movie I feel that is gonna give you like perpetual nightmares, which I guess if you're not a horror person, then Weapons is a movie for you. But no, like I genuinely felt that this was just an entertaining watch. I think that it was very immersive. I like that the movie always shattered your expectations in every single way. Like you never know what's gonna happen. You never know what the meaning is until the very end. Like I had no idea where the movie, like what it was. I had no idea like what it was supposed to be an allegory for, or what it was supposed to represent, or what was supposed to happen. I had a bunch of different like ideas as to what could be happening, and the fact that it was like a slow burn but it also kept you hooked, like I love that, and I love horror movies that do that. So overall, yeah, it was really good. I think it's right now tied with Sinners for the best movie I've seen this year. I would give it like a 9 out of 10. Very well done, and can't wait to see what Zach Kruger does next. There might be a prequel with Gladys. I don't know if he's going to be heading that, but if he is, I will 100% be watching it in theaters. Definitely a W.